Aloha Virgos, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for the month of October 2019. Last but not least, so you were first last month, which means you fall to the bottom this month. That's kind of the way I roll. Each month I usually focus on the sign whose birthday falls within that month, or most of the birthdays fall within that month. So today we are going to change things up a little bit for the month of October. You will still get your theme for the month, that overriding energy. Archangel Michael is coming in with some additional guidance that will help you navigate this month with a little bit more ease, a little bit more grace, and probably a little bit more confidence as well, because he brings that in. And then it's an answer month. So you're going to get answers to 3 of your questions. And for those of you that are new to me, you're like, how does that work? This is a recorded video, right? So what I do is I'm going to have you write your questions down. And the writing of them is very, very important. So whether you do it now or pause the video right before I reveal the answers doesn't matter. But I want you to write your questions down. The simpler the question, the better. So yes or no questions, timing questions, simple like what is the energy around this type of questions are really, really good. If you have a deeper question, that would be something to get a private reading for. Because then I can give you a lot more, and it's specifically geared toward you, and I'm specifically connected in with your energy. If you've never had a reading with me before, you can use the coupon code ANGEL20 to save 20%. So there's links to all of that juicy goodness below. All right, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Your theme for this month is the 10 of Earth. Earth cards are about how you make your money, what you need to do to be grounded here on Earth. This particular card relates to a happy family life, financial security, stability, like really, really good stuff there. It's also encouraging you to find the magic in all of the little things that are happening in your life. So you don't have to have big grandiose things. You can find the magic in the tiniest of little things. Notice and appreciate anything as you see it, right? That's going to be really good vibes and energy for you this month. All right, let's see what Michael has to share with you. Okay, he's giving you 3 cards. Almost everyone else, he's given only 2 cards, but you guys get 3. You're special, right? Okay, so energy healing work. This has been coming up a lot. He's been really toting the energy healing work. So this is a sign that you do need to get some energy work done. Whether that's Reiki, massage, healing touch. There's all kinds of different ways that you can get energy work. I even offer that within my sessions. Whenever I do an angel reading or a coaching session, it comes with energy work because the angels are there to help adjust and balance your energy. I had one client I have an Airbnb experience that I offer. So if you ever come to Maui, you can actually meet me and have a session with me live. I did a session with a woman and it included energy work. So it was an energy clearing and angel connection session, but a little bit more powerful in person because I have an energy ring that I have them sit in, and then of course the angels are here and my space is so high vibe. But in any event, long story short, she ended up sleeping for like 14 hours after this session that evening. So the energy work is really, really good for rebalancing, and then sometimes you do need to get some sleep after. So get some energy work this month. Follow your guidance about who you're meant to see, who you're meant to work with. Use your imagination to help get the answers this month. So this is asking you to be a little bit more playful, right? Take things a little bit more lighthearted. How can you imagine the best possible outcome, or what could you imagine the solution to be? If you didn't know, guess. What would you imagine it to be? Go into your imagination. That's a really lovely energy. And then write about your thoughts and feelings. So journaling. Essentially, Archangel Michael is encouraging you to journal this month. And I say always, it's really a good practice to get into. I don't necessarily do it on the daily, but I definitely do it as things are coming up in my life and when I feel like I need to process, right? Because it really does help to write your thoughts and feelings down. It just brings clarity, and it also sort of gets it out of your system, right? So it's also that release energy, kind of like tapping. Talk about EFT tapping. That also helps release, as does the writing. Okay, let's get to your answers. So if you haven't written down your questions yet, pause the video right now and do that. These have been so much fun, and I love if you are open to sharing what your question is and how the answer relates to it. I would love to hear it, because it's just a crazy thing for me when I'm doing these questions and I don't know what your question actually is. It's like, what? So I'd love to hear that. If you would comment below, I'd love that. Okay, question number 1. Your answer is the situation will improve. So things are going to get better, right? So have faith, trust. Things are going to get better, and there is going to be a peaceful resolution, okay? So both of those things hand in hand are just sort of that, like, confirmation for you, like everything's going to be all right. Everything's really going to be okay. So I love that energy for you. And follow the light. Follow what feels light and easy. Question number 2. Your answer is yes. This is actually the first and only yes I've gotten in all the readings that I've done. All the questions, 3 times 12, 36 different readings, different questions through all of these zodiac readings. This is the first yes I've gotten. Clear yes, like actual the word yes, right? And there's 2 of these in the deck, so you'd think they would come up a little bit more often, but yes, this is a yes. Very positive, very good energy around whatever it is that you're asking about. Yay, love that. Question number 3. Your answer is now is not the right time. So timing is off for this, and you also need to get a little bit more information. Okay, so it's a timing issue, and also just you don't have all the information that you need to be able to make whatever decision it is, or to be able to move forward, is what I'm feeling around that. And sometimes not the right time just means maybe you're not ready, or maybe the other person isn't ready. If you were asking about a romantic relationship, maybe your soulmate isn't ready to meet you yet, right? So sometimes that happens too, like things aren't just quite in alignment yet for it. So yeah, that's, and again, I'm so curious what your question is. So if you're, feel free to post below what your question is, and I can sometimes, if you don't completely understand how the cards relate to your question, I can help with that. So that's also another reason to post your question, or just give me some love. Let me know that you're watching, that you enjoy this, what you like about my videos. I love that aspect of things, because it keeps me going. Otherwise, I feel like I'm sort of, doing these in a vacuum and not sure if anybody's even watching, right? So yeah, please share the love with me. Have an amazing month. Aloha.